Keep it going for them. Keep it going for yourselves. Yeah. You came out to a stand-up comedy show. Yeah. Keep it going for vicious warfare. Yeah. It usually gets an applause in America. I don't know. Hey. No, I mean, it's fucked up. It's kind of it's kind of a bummer. The fucking war in the Middle East. The war in the Ukraine. Fucking. It reminds me of the old 60s song. War. You know, so all of you sing it together. Come on, sing it. Whoa. What is it good for?
Absolutely nothing.
No, actually a couple things. Sadly, I think those things should be made illegal, but they're not illegal. So let's talk about them. One of the things it's good for, it's shit for everybody in the world except for a handful of leaders and corporations. But those leaders, it's good for corrupt leaders. War is very good for corrupt leaders. Because if you're a corrupt leader, it's really hard to stay in power. Because your people will get rid of you. They'll kick you out or vote you out. Or fucking cut your head off. If you're a corrupt leader, the only way you can stay in power is if you're constantly at war. Then you're going to be in power forever. And then you get to find another fucking corrupt country. Because it's easy to spot the corrupt rulers. And you just go and find another one and you get in a constant conflict with them. Because you know those leaders are corrupt too. They have the same incentive to stay constantly at war so that they stay constantly in power. It's funny. No, what's funny is that we allow that to continue. We permit it to keep going. It's very basic game theory. We just go, well, whatever. Corrupt leaders are just going to exploit each other, stay in power forever. Every political scientist, by the way, knows this. You go down to any university, they'll be like, yeah, that's what's happening. But they don't do shit about it. It's fucking hilarious. Anyway, needless death. Thousands a day. Doesn't matter. Because we're cowards, and that's the... Alright, anyway. That is kind of funny. No. Okay, keep it going with the song. War!
What is it good for?
Corporate profit. Very good for corporate profit. It's very good for corporate profit. You know, mostly American corporations, but many companies. Many fucking companies. Now, you know, you've heard people bitch about the military-industrial complex of this country. Now a lot of countries have one too. They all got in the game, they're like, look how much fucking money America's making off this fucking brutality. Let's do that too. So now Russia's got one, China's got, they all got one now. And the smaller countries are going to have one. The world is going to be a very peaceful place over the next few years. There's a lot of money, trillions of dollars. You know how many people you would kill for trillions of dollars?
How many?
I mean, just look up the stats of all the warfare victims. Just Google that shit. Again, we tolerate it. We can get rid of our corrupt leaders. Almost every country is going to have, if they don't already, because there's an incentive structure. You know about incentive structures. Maybe not, but you should. Yeah, okay. Anyway, look. Let's keep going with the song. This is the best one. War! What's it good for? Pussy! Everybody knows that one is good for pussy. All the way back in history, it's good for pussy. They used to steal bitches. They come in and fucking just take people. Take all. What is this famous Arnold line? The lamentation of your women, whatever. Yeah, that's the fucking shit. Like, that's what they. But here's the thing. It's not only that. It's not only the old school. It's also the shit that actually benefits us. We don't even think about it, but it's fucked up. One of the main ways that pussy is gained in war is remember who we send overseas to do the fighting. Men, age 18 to 25. And not just any man. The toughest, roughest, strongest, douchiest men. The dudes who would be taking all the puss. We ship them overseas for a few years so us cowards can get laid. Without those idiots, we wouldn't be shit. Like, and they're oblivious too. It baffles me how oblivious they are. They're all gung-ho about it. Yeah, I'm going to fight. All right, I'm fucking your bitch.
Yeah.
Every day for 4 years. You're gonna be gone for 4 years. All right. And they're still gung-ho about it. It's astonishing.
Holy fuck, Chris.
Anyway, War exploits. Yeah, it exploits all the good things in life. Puss, power, and cash. And I don't expect it to change again, because human beings are cowards, especially political scientists. And yeah, I mean, seriously, it's going to be funny because, as you know, the technological advancement of society includes an increasing scale of weaponry. So it's going to get more and more destructive as it goes along, as more and more countries get incentivized to start their own military-industrial complexes or expand them. It's going to be very funny. Point is, I'm not going to do a point. I'm not going to do a point is, look, the point is, according to my game theory calculations, human society has about 80 years left. We're the last generation of human beings.
Holy shit.
Don't clap for being a coward. It's all right. What we're gonna do is actually let's show them what we mean. Right? Hey, I'm calling for the immediate, non-violent overthrow of every government on earth. That's not good enough. They're gonna be like, look at that fucking tepid response from those cowards. All right. Anyway. All right, nothing's going to change. I didn't say nothing. Don't worry about it. You're going to go back to your ordinary lives and forget all about it. It's all right. You'll see death tolls on the TV, but you'll just be like, nobody's profiting off of it. Both sides, leaders are profiting off of it. Remember that. Every time you see them bitch about each other, oh, that's the game. This is Taylor Swift and Katy Perry. Okay, I get it. They're benefiting off of they're beefing. You know, beefing. Music industry guy. Have your country artists started shooting each other yet? That seems like a match made in heaven, the fucking Texas pistol. Right? How come that, like, I would have called that before the rap world. I would have called country music being in. All right, anyway, thanks everybody. I'm Chris Heist. I'm way too depressing. And nothing will change. I did this like before the shit show of the world now. Like last Thursday, we did his mic over at RPM, and I did a very contentious anti-war set. This was before the recent shit happened. And he gets on stage afterwards and he goes, "Yeah, it's Chris Heist. He's 2 million YouTube views away from being assassinated." But little does he know that I was on YouTube in 2005, like right from the start, had an anti-war site channel on there. And in 2006, I got 2 million views on it.
Holy shit, he's alive.
I've been waiting to be assassinated for fucking 18 years. Still no takers. But I'm going to try again tonight. We'll see. Give it up for Israel and Palestine, everybody! Give it up for Israel and Palestine! They're fighting again! Give it up for that!
Yeah, dude, what?
Give it up for that! Not that they need your encouragement. They're pretty good. No, but we need to applaud that shit. We need to applaud that shit. You always applaud when a fucking gorilla beats his chest, and then another gorilla beats his chest. You gotta pick a gorilla and fucking cheer for that side. That's what you gotta do. You gotta applaud stupid primate behavior. You gotta reward dumb as fuck primate behavior repeatedly, forever. Even if it fucking destroys the species. It's alright. No, you get it. You get gorillas. You've seen gorillas. You know how it works. There's one group, the silverback, leader of the gorilla pack. There's one silverback, gets almost all the pussy in the group, gets almost all the food in the group, gets all the good shit, and all the other gorillas fucking hate his ass. They're like, fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. Let's fucking kill that leader. And then the leader goes, actually, there's another group of gorillas over there. Let's fight them. And that group of gorillas over there also has a silverback who's taking all the puss and taking all the food. And he goes, yeah, you should fight that group too. Yeah, you two groups fight. We'll fuck the bitches. That's how, you know the game theory of leaders. That's every war. It's leaders against people. Leaders of both sides against people of both sides. That's how it works. In case you don't know, you guys know game theory.
No.
You think you don't. You think you don't, but you do, because what's your favorite Batman movie?
Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight. That entire movie, every scene, almost every scene is a game theory scenario. They secretly put it in the movie without telling anybody. The opening scene where Joker robs the bank and tricks every robber to kill each of the other robbers, leaving him with all the money at the end. That's a game theory scenario. It's called the Pirates Dilemma. That's an actual game theory, and scientists, they study that shit. The fucking shit with the boats, where they're fucking, the prisoner boat and the regular people boat. Whoever blows up the other boat first wins, or whatever survives, that's a game theory scenario. There's tons of game theory scenarios. But yeah, so that shit is being used against you every day. There are people, powerful people playing you repeatedly, all the fucking time. It's funny. But this, game theory, you even know this rally around the leader effect, causing different groups to fight each other. It makes people more powerful. Like, do you understand this? Hamas is a piece of shit organization. Like, it's fucking dumb as shit. Why are they in power? Because they're right-wing authoritarian conservatives, fundamentalists. And Benjamin Netanyahu and the authoritarian conservative Israeli Likud party, they are also in power. They're hated. Most Israelis hate Netanyahu. They hate him. And most Palestinians hate Hamas. But they got trapped by both of them in the situation using game theory. Look, you don't understand. Authoritarian conservatives would never be in power in Israel if Hamas was not doing stupid, douchey shit in charge of Palestinians. And same thing. Hamas would never be in charge there. It's too complicated. No, point is, women have to wipe after they pee. What the fuck is up with that shit? Refrigerator doors, man. Refrigerator doors. No, you get this shit. You do understand this shit. You understand Eminem is famous because he's a good rapper. Or he's a good white rapper. That's why he's famous. But he got super famous because he tricked gay people into protesting him. He tricked women's groups into protesting. That made him super famous. Every soccer mom knew about him then. Marilyn Manson is famous because he knows how to wear stockings or some shit, I don't know. But he got super famous because he tricked Christian fundamentalists into protesting. That was before that shit. Donald Trump is another good example. And here, I'll ask you a question. Katy Perry or Taylor Swift?
Katy Perry, all day.
I hear there's bad blood. Yeah! They were both famous, but then they became super famous by beefing. Beefing. You know all about beefing in the music industry, but you don't know that that's how all fucking nation states work too. And terrorist organizations, they're milking the same marketing effect. The same effect. And you're all trapped in their stupid violent game, and you can't do nothing about it. Because nobody will kill their leader. Okay. Spit take. All right, yeah. Point is, no, we need to do a nonviolent. Like, I really like, I have to say, I think I'm calling right now I'm calling for the immediate nonviolent overthrow of every government on earth. Yeah. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Crazy. Fuck yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, hippies. Make love, no, fuck them, yes, literally. No, yeah, make love, not war. Woo! Yeah, love conquers all. I mean, there's no real track record for that one. I mean, really, war conquers all. Love is fucking 0 for a billion. It has lost every time. Sadly, I'm rooting for love, but I keep losing. I don't expect much out of this world. Literally war every fucking time. It's the thing to bet on. I don't know.
So sad, so sad. It is sad what's going on. It's very, very sad. Yeah, it's all. Here's the thing that people don't understand game theory. They don't know political science. They don't know complexity theory and how these things are being used in war. It's very, there's a lot of things we do as human beings where there's tacit understanding. We're not conspiring with each other. We're not openly cooperating with each other, but we have this relationship that's unspoken. You know what tacit means? The word tacit? If more people understood it, the world would not be as much of a shithole as it is. Tacit is a very important concept, unspoken. We understand something, it's unspoken. Like right now, every one of us in this room knows, without saying anything, every one of us knows that if this guy right here pulls down his pants and starts jacking off, we're all going to beat his ass. We all know that without saying it. He better know it. But no, there's certain things you know with your parents. You don't ever have to say this, but you know that you and your parents are not going to talk about the graphic details of your sex life. It's just something that's in your interest, it's in both of your interests not to do that. So you never have to say that, but you just know that that's it. You don't have to be like, yeah, Dad, he totally fucking cream pied my puss last night. He's been cream pieing my puss for a year already. You don't have to tell your dad that. He can see that you're pregnant. He knows that dude's cream pieing you. It's unspoken. It's unspoken, we know let's not talk about that. We're both, the parents don't want to hear it, the kids don't want to hear it, no, nobody wants to hear it. But that's the thing, there are unspoken things in war, too. A lot of them, especially between leaders of opposing organizations. This isn't about conspiracy, this is game theory, scientists study it, and antagonists, opponents in competition, in business, or in war, countries versus countries, they still can get into situations where cooperation emerges just from circumstance, just from incentives. No fucking coordination involved. You just realize what's in your interest to do. And right now that's what's happening. Netanyahu and the far-right Israeli government members realize that if they're in a conflict with the far-right fucking fundamentalists and Hamas, they'll both stay in power forever. And they have been for 17 years. 17 fucking years and nobody's noticed the mutually beneficial relationship that they're in there. Literally. Astonishing. I've been bitching about it since 2006, but nobody gives a fuck. It's just one of those, seriously, I got the video you made fun of, the 2 million, I got 2 million YouTube views in 2006. I was video, literally, you can read it to this day. It says, hey, there's a mutually beneficial relationship between these opposing sides. It's going to go on for 17 years or more.
Keep it going for homeless crackheads.
Hey now!
I am not a homeless crackhead. It's weird. Anytime I walk in, whenever I grab the mic, it's something bad. When people see me, they grab, once I'm up here, everybody's like, oh shit, he's got a bomb. It's just like, no, I'm not homeless, I'm not gonna kill everybody. Everywhere I walk in, even when I'm not doing stand-up, I walk into any restaurant, any business, they're like, he's here to kill us all. I'm not. I'm actually a big fucking pussy. Give it up for, if some guy did come in here and try to kill all of you, I'd be like, yeah, them. I'd be in the corner like, yeah. All of them, they deserve it. You see what they believe? No, I don't know. The war in Ukraine. She's stoked about it. You fought over there, right? I don't know. What do you guys think? To me, look, I could stop the war in Ukraine. I can stop the war in Ukraine right now. I'm not gonna. I don't feel like it. It's I don't know. How hard can it be, though? How hard can it be to stop the fucking war in Ukraine, right? Just get them in the room together, get them to the negotiating table, right? get Putin and Zelensky and all their top generals in a room together and blow up that room. With a big bomb. Right? That would do it. That would do it. And then get all the second in commands together. All the second in line from each side, Russia and Ukraine, and blow up that room too. Then get all the third in line and they're like, okay, we'll sign. We'll sign the negotiations. All the third in line generals on each side were like, we'll sign. We're going to sign the peace treaty right now. And then blow up that room too. You got to set a precedent. You got to set a precedent for every nation's leader in this fucking stupid world to never start a war again. I don't know. It's all right. Yeah, throw that chair at me. It's happened before. I assume it'll happen again. Dude, you know how many times people have attacked me while I was on stage doing stand-up? Like 3 or so, I don't know. But whatever. It's part of the fun. So I'm like on hyper alert. That's right, you're the danger. So yeah, I guess I should close with some dating advice. I'm good for that. Fuck yeah! Give it up for those guys! Give it up for these guys, the federal agents that came out to spy on me. They're not fooling anybody. It's...
You under that bus, man.
Yeah, no, I do contentious material like, I guess, I don't think it is, but other people think it is. I keep getting banned from performing stand-up in this town. They know. Well, that's not why. It's the material. It was why at one place, but the other place it was the material. It was the anti-war material. They were like, get the fuck out. Even YouTube bans me. YouTube fucking censors me commenting. They censor my fucking videos. I got a YouTube channel. Like, they even censor my own subscribers from my fucking videos. Like, I posted a video people really liked from a couple weeks ago. 6 views. I have 180 subscribers. 6 views. I'm like, it's been a month. It's just what happens. We live in an increasingly authoritarian state. It doesn't matter. It's all right. The point is, the war. The war. Which war? There's a new one every month. It's fucking awesome, right? I get like everybody's so upset with the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. I get that, and it's so fucking hard to I get the intransigence of these. I get it because you know the Palestinians obviously have a claim to the land, and the Israelis have a claim to the land too. But I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, what about the Canaanites, man? The Canaanites in the Bible says the Canaanites, the Arabs and the Israelis conquered the Canaanites. Took the land from them. The Canaanites had it first. Who's standing up for the Canaanites? Lost to history. Let's start a terrorist organization for the Canaanites. Take it back from both parties. So yeah, did you guys? Speaking of war, did you guys? Especially these guys in the back. Did you guys have a good? Did you guys have a good Veterans Day? Did everybody have a good Veterans Day? You know who had the best Veterans Day? The leaders of nations who exploit veterans in every possible way. It's funny that we allow them to do that. We allow them consistently to do that, repeatedly. Leaders of every nation, every conflict, exploiting conflict to stay in power and make money for corporations. Yeah! We love it! Hey, you love the rallying around the leader, right? Every time a country gets attacked, all the idiots in that country rally around the leader. It's astonishing. You can get smart people to defend douchebag leaders if their fucking country was attacked. It doesn't matter what side or what thing, it's funny to watch. Anyway, you guys, look, all you guys are Americans, right? Here, I don't usually do impressions. I'll do an impression. Tell me if you recognize who this is. And the people who knock these buildings down will hear all of us soon. Yeah, Bush. I didn't even need to do his stupid accent. That's the point. I didn't need to do his stupid accent. You knew exactly the corrupt leader I was talking about. That's how that works. works. Rally around the leader. Dude, leaders have been exploiting the rally around the leader effect for thousands of years. And people haven't caught on yet. It's funny. Yeah, look, look. In case you didn't know, everything's going to hell in a handbasket. Chaos. Chaos theory, literally being used to extend and expand and amplify chaos in the world. But you know, we might eventually, I don't know, are we going to get there as a human species? Are we going to get to world peace?
Nah.
Not with that attitude. No. We might. We might. I don't know. It's the thing is, it's difficult. It's complex. As a politician, sometimes it's complex. We can't. Because I mean, it's hard. It's fucking. I showed him earlier a video. He's walking out of the room now, but I showed him earlier a video I made in 2006. In 2006, I was on YouTube making videos then. And fucking in the video, I made the same argument that I make today in bits about any number of conflicts in the world, how opposing sides in a fucking conflict actually use each other. The women don't know this. The women here, you guys don't know this word. The guys might not know this word. Tell me if you know this word. Frenemy.
Say it again?
Frenemy.
Yes.
What does it mean? She laughed too. What does it mean? Women know this shit, but they're shy to speak in front of crowds. It's still like 1919. No, you can speak. Frenemy. It's like you're a friend and an enemy. It's like a thing. It's a mutually beneficial relationship. A number of leaders, you may have noticed, the far-right Israeli government and the far-right Hamas government of the Palestinians in Gaza, they fucking use each other. The leaders on both sides use each other. Anyway, mutually beneficial. The point isn't that. The point is, I was telling people, I showed them the video. My video explaining that in 2006 got 2.6 million views.
Did you get any money?
And no, there was no monetization then. And I've rejected monetization on stupid principles since then. So, but the point is I had zero effect. I told millions of people about, in case you don't know, in 2006, that's when Hamas and Israel really got it going. And literally, Hamas has been in power in Gaza ever since 2006, and so has Benjamin Netanyahu in Israel. They used it to stay in power. 17 years. Nobody noticed it. Anyway, my point is that even though I told millions of people about this on YouTube, nothing changed. Literally, wasted life. I've been saying it in various ways ever since. I've been saying it in I think we talked about this the other night. Ricky had this great idea to promote this show because clearly it needs it. And this guy who's a comic, it was the three of us, me, Ricky, and this guy goes, we should print up flyers and go give them out at the college. And Ricky goes, no, wait, we should make a sketch video. Film the sketch, write the sketch, make it really funny, put it out there, and then at the end of the sketch, tell people about the show. And I told both, I was like, that's an Asperger's solution. I do Asperger's solutions all the time. I made that video in 2006, I made songs, I wrote stand-up, I wrote books, I wrote all this shit, trying to explain this shit in a very complicated, artistic way. It's an Asperger's solution. When I could have just told people, could have just straight, like the guy that we were with was right, make flyers. Make it as easy as possible. Don't make something that's overly complicated to do shit.
No skit to advertise.
Do both.
Yeah, but the point is, how are we going to write a funny sketch? That was my point. The odds of that are fucking low. The odds of us putting up some flyers are pretty good. We might be able to be competent at that. Might be able to make flyers for the show. I don't even fucking bet on that. But we ain't making a fucking, Kids in the Hall level sketch. Point is, I'm not going to do a point is.
This is weird.
I'm not going to do a point is. I do this point is sometimes where I say women have to wipe after they pee.
Yes, yeah.
And is that true? Women? Yeah. See, I thought it was true. I had Googled it. The women I know said it was true. But I did the bit at a fucking sports bar in town here that I've since been banned from performing stand-up at. I did the bit, and there was these two women up front, and when I said women have to wipe after they pee, these two women said, I don't know what women you know, and they got up and walked out. And I was like, man, these bitches got some urine in their panties right now, like fucking, right? Because that's what happens if they don't wipe. It just drips, pussy just drips piss into their panties.
Well, like, they don't pee out their pussies.
What?
There's a urethra and there's a vagina.
I know, but I'm not being specific. I'm trying to do stand-up comedy. You can't say urethra, you say pussy. I know that they don't piss out of their eyeballs or whatever. But you can't get too specific in stand-up or else people lose you. I learned that. Talking about fucking, there's a mutually beneficial relationship between opposing organizations, and authoritarian conservatives exploit that relationship and that conflict to stay in power indefinitely. People have checked out after word 2 in that sentence. They don't get complicated shit. People don't get complicated shit. It sucks.